Yo, what is up, guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, On Point Reviews, all day, every day. Merry Christmas yet again, guys. And I apologize in advance if you hear some background noise. It's really just because we are preparing for our Christmas Eve celebration here at the house, okay? So if you hear some kids, if you hear some happy parents and grandparents, well, that's because we are preparing today, okay? But again, like I said, I have to release this today because this is quite awesome. What an awesome predicament right here, guys, that I was in. So a lot of you guys voted for Fan Choice Friday a few days ago, and undoubtedly the winner of that Fan Choice Friday was Roja Black Tier. Roja H, the exclusive Black Tier, was the winner by a mile, and it went up against some real stiff competition right there. You had the Dua Supernova collection, you had the new Nishane. That was like, it was like by a mile. And then a few days later after that, the really interesting thing was Mahsam from Dua hit me up and he said, do you want to try the new Black Tier clone? And I was just like, are you telepathic or something, man? Or do you watch my videos and kind of, yeah, I don't know. I'm just speculating. But I guess is really the trend. You know, it might be the demand for this one right here because, yeah, a lot of y'all voted for Black Tier and then boom, all at the same time, we get the Black Tier clone from Dua. And it arrived pretty damn quick. So we got both of them right here. But I wanted to show you, these are coming out this weekend at Dua, okay? And these are from the metal plate collection right here. Look at this. Okay, this is the Black Tier clone. It's called Exclusive Tier. And then this one here is My Love, which is the clone of Roja Love, okay? I believe this one is the ultra expensive and a rare one, the Love, okay? So, have not tried this, by the way. But this one right here, I have, okay? So, immediately upon receipt, I started wearing this one to give you guys a good feel. But like I said before, because of Fan Choice Friday, actually the review of this one was ready to go. Okay, so this is quite easy to pull off today. So anyways, we are going to talk about Roja Black Tier, the clone Exclusive Tier by Dua. Hang on tight, guys. Let's hit the music. Okay, we're back, guys. Roja Black Tier versus the Exclusive Tier by Dua, metal plate. Now, pricing wise, guys, this one is, it's not on the website yet. I think that this will probably be like, what, $85? You know, that's just my guess. But then with the Christmas discount, it'll probably go down to $65. This one here is 750 pounds or something like that. It's something ridiculous. So like $900 or something, okay? So 965. So that's kind of like the price disparity. Now, one thing I do realize that Dua is doing, okay, one is that they're expanding into grails like this one. You know, they're really going after the niche, high-end niche companies, and with that really comes, a higher responsibility of, you know, amping up everything. So, you know, if there are any cost increases, I'm pretty sure that's why. It's because, you know, these ones, the originals too, have really, high quality ingredients. So that pretty much explains it, okay? But one thing I do know is that there's a definite improvement, okay? Because if you look at my older Dua videos where, for example, I described the clone of Pure Distance M, they didn't really nail it that much. The Purple Sapphire, which I haven't really reviewed, but I did try it. I wasn't impressed either. Sort of like the early, more expensive fragrance clones that they made were not so impressive to me. But then now I think that, you know, due to the success of a lot of their perfumes, they probably have all that capital to use to make really better clones, okay? So that's the thing I'm starting to notice here. Now for you guys, this is a treat because, of course, the thing is that not a lot of people have the OG and not everybody will want to compare the OG to the clone. Okay, because if I spend $1,000 on this one, I probably will never ever admit the closeness, of these, right? Because this is for the guys with 65 bucks can get this immediately. And a lot of people just want to be like, no, I'm the only one with $1,000 one. So, I mean, I'm one of the very few people that have them. I mean, take for example, Hanuman. I got the Hanuman clone here from Dua, and I do have the original Hanuman right here. See? And this is like $1,000, am I gonna talk about Hanuman in this one? Yeah, sure, but just not right now because it's cold. It's like fall winter. It's not the right time. Okay, so let's go talk about Black Tier for a second here. I am gonna make this sort of like a compact version. I mean, there are a lot of notes here on Black Tier, but this one right here is first and foremost, my first impression was that this could be something that could have been released with the Gulf collection, okay? Because with the Gulf collection, they're almost all pretty like dark, smoky, and then with nuances like fruity or floral nuances, and they're sort of like nighttime, romantic, sensual perfumes that it would really remind you of the desert or some kingdom out there. Okay, now this Black Tier is from Harrods. That's why it's called H, the exclusive. Harrods is the huge upscale department store in London, one of my favorite stores ever, just because of what it looks like. It's massive, okay, and this one is definitely formal. But there are parts of this fragrance that, it could still work for semi-formal, And I think that for those upscale type of dudes, I mean, I think Black Tier could also be a signature scent. Okay, so let's talk about the prominent notes that are here in Black Tier. Opening part is simply bergamot, okay? It's a nice bergamot start, but really it evolves really, really quickly into raspberry and rose, okay? So there's a really good amount of rose here, and that's why I said, man, it feels like a possible Gulf collection fragrance because you have rose and raspberry. Raspberry definitely prominent. So for those that like raspberry, for those that like Ombre Nomad, for example, but you don't necessarily like the super strength of Ombre Nomad and you would like something a little bit more classier and probably less offensive, because Ombre Nomad, I mean, I love it, okay, but it's gonna be, I think, not 100% approach when you deal with different people. They might not 100% like Ombre Nomad. With this one, the raspberry definitely is here to stay, and there's no oud. So basically, it's gonna be raspberry and rose, okay? Very sensual. There's some violet here as well as jasmine on the florals, but it's raspberry and sensual rose from the get-go. Now, the most prominent part of this one would be that suede cashmeran part, okay? And, to those that collect Roja, you might also have Roja O, which is very similar to this one right here. Now, the difference is that between O and Black Tier is that with Black Tier, the cashmeran and the suede accord is definitely more controlled, and I like it that way. I do not want suede going overboard here, okay? And again, that's another reason why I think this should be a Gulf collection fragrance, because of the suede. There are a lot of Middle Eastern type perfumes that are overloaded on that suede. So you are gonna get a nice comforting suede accord right here, guys, with Black Tier. And then the rest is mainly a lot of resins, a lot of smoke, a lot of myrrh, and some really warming saffron. That's definitely gonna be there. So, I mean, saffron works with a lot of these fragrances, these warming, beautiful, sensual fragrances. So it's a lot of saffron with that suede accord, and then you got resins, you got myrrh, you got smoke. So, I mean, like I said, ultimately, guys, I feel like this should be a Gulf collection perfume, but it's really a dark, semi-formal to formal, really nice, signature scent-worthy fragrance with that raspberry and rose. So, I mean, very, very likable. So I'm not surprised that people are asking me to talk about this right here. Now, is there some redundancy with other Rojas? I think so. I can't pinpoint it out because I've reviewed so many already, but I mean, try this out first if you are just willing to buy the Black Tier. And I'm sure if you don't have anything that's like this in your collection, you don't have any like raspberry mixed with some incense and some smoke and some suede, I mean, definitely, I think you're gonna grab this immediately. The thing is though that this one right here, guys, is 750 pounds or euros, okay, whichever. And that's very, very expensive. So for me, this is what I have. And I mean, I got this for free because I took advantage of their promo. So when I bought one of their perfumes, this is the one perfume that I asked for. And, you know, I still have a lot, okay? So, I mean, this one's for free. Okay, so it's not like I spent like 750 euros or pounds or whatever. And so I'm not really butthurt talking about this, okay? Unlike other people who probably won't, you know, they don't want to be butthurt talking about this. Okay, so now let's talk about the exclusive tier here. Okay, so this is the metal plate, guys. I noticed they started doing this when they started making these the highest grade of the Rojas. You know, they started cloning the highest grade of the Rojas. The last time I saw something like this was when I was on that sniff session with a friend of mine, and we did I believe the Chypre Gold, where it was like Chypre Extraordinaire and it's not PDLN one, it's Haute Luxe together, right? And then I saw the metal plaque right here. Now this one obviously is black, metal plaque, black tier, and I like this. I like the appearance of the bottle right here. This one is really quite nice. But then again, let's talk about the juice. Let's go spray this right now, okay? Yeah. So, I mean, I want to explain a trend that I see with the duos that go after the more expensive fragrances. One of which is that I think what they're really hammering hard here is like the most memorable parts of the fragrance, okay? So that way, when you spray it, you know, or you have a really, really strong feeling that you're wearing the original, or it's like you're really affirmed that, you know, you're wearing something very close to the original, okay? Again, I think it's more of trying to nail the most important part of the fragrance rather than progression or development. And the reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because on exclusive tier, I mean, no lie, this is a really, really good clone of black tier, okay? Because the part that I was just talking about a few minutes ago is immediately given to you as soon as you spray this. It's almost like the Royal Oud clone, guys, but I felt like with Royal Oud, I needed the first part. I wanted the first part of Royal Oud to come in first, and then with the Roja version, they just went straight to the meat and potatoes. In this case, guys, with exclusive tier, it goes straight into the meat and potatoes of black tier. But think about this, the one top note that black tier has is basically bergamot. That's it, okay? So basically, it goes straight into the raspberry, the rose, the florals, and then the suede. So right here, guys, I mean, wow. I mean, you guys are saving over $900 or maybe $800. But the meat and potatoes of this one is very good. It's a good clone, guys, okay? As I'm smelling this, I mean, I am getting really the raspberry, the florals. I am getting the suede coming in. Oh yeah, and of course resins, but I mean, it's wonderful. And I will tell you guys this, that you don't need the original to compare really. I think that if you just bought this on its own, guys, and you've never smelled black tier in your life, I mean, you're gonna be in for an experience because this is amazing. Wow, this is great. Go straight into the meat and potatoes, go straight into the rose, go straight into the raspberry, and then, you know, pretty much within a few seconds, the suede, cashmere, and accord comes in. Yeah, wow. And this is important. You know, this part is important. This is the most important part of black tier. This is what makes it black tier, you know. And the thing I'm looking closely here, guys, is the cashmere suede accord. Now, if it was overdone, then it's done. This thing's done. But in this case, guys, also very much controlled. Wow. Very much controlled, guys. Wow, this is really great. Wow. The suede accord, not overdone, just like the original, guys. So this is a winner for me. This is a must buy, you know, especially for those that, I mean, you're looking for like a really upscale, semi-formal to formal, man, dark and sexy. James Bond. Yeah, I mean, black tier slash exclusive tier. I mean, these are both really, really amazing, you know. But Duo wins on this one because this one right here, basically, it doesn't have a top note part, you know, really doesn't. And, you know, surprise, surprise, that's the Dua formula. They skip that first part because, you know, there's just a little bergamot, but then bam, straight into the very, very likable parts of Black Tear. I would definitely buy this, guys, over this one. I mean, in this case, this one wins. And, you know, I mean, I don't know if you guys have a lot of like semi-formal fragrances. I mean, I do. I don't wear them a lot. So a lot of them just get, you know, they get shelved down here. But this one is definitely, I mean, if you had one, I mean, exclusive tier / Black Tier. Definitely, this one right here, guys, is a must buy. Okay, for 85 minus discounts, whatever, 65, you're gonna win right here. Okay, because this one takes the Black Tier DNA easily, okay. Now here's something I want to do while I'm here with you guys is I want to try this Love. Okay, I don't know what this smells like. I never checked the notes ever. So I know that a few of my niche buddies like pretty much wag it in front of my face and like, have you tried Love? Or I have Love, you don't have it. Let's go try the Dua version right now, just for my own like first impressions. Ooh, okay. So, just really quick first impression on Love. And I don't know if the original smells like it, but this smells like your classic Roja Chypre, but it is a little bit smoother. It's a little bit smoother than your Roja Chypre. And mind you, I do have $1,000 Roja perfume, okay? I do have $1,000 Roja perfume, and that is semi-bespoke, okay? And semi-bespoke right here is also like that type of Chypre. More of the top Rojas are all like pretty much Chypres. This one here is a smooth Chypre. Wow. Amazing. Okay. All right. At least I have an idea now of what my Love or Love could possibly smell like, and it's definitely like one of those expensive Roja Chypres. Okay, so that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Merry Christmas yet again to everybody all around the world. If you're on the other side of the world, it's already Christmas. You're probably opening your gifts. What gifts did you guys get? Comment below. Did you get any fragrance gifts? Let me know on the comments below, guys. Okay, I think I got a fragrance gift this Christmas. Okay, and also for those here in America or this side of the world, Merry Christmas. It's gonna be Christmas Eve tonight. Be thankful, definitely be thankful. I'm very, very thankful for everything that we have, and I do want to say a prayer for everybody that's, you know, suffering right now. Obviously, that, you know, that you're not with your families. I mean, definitely I do send a prayer to you guys, gosh, every day, guys. Okay, so definitely we pray for a better 2021. Okay, so that's it, and thank you again, Mahsam, for Dua. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Watch our Dua playlist. We got a lot of bangers out there, and clone comparisons, real versus clone comparisons, without a doubt. Okay, so until then, this is Troy D. God bless, take care, Merry Christmas.